Alright, let's continue with more Elder Scrolls Online. We need to find out if anybody has seen the werewolf.
Oh, my sweet love, she waits for me through storm and shine, cross land or sea. I run to her and together we sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss. Her graceful shape I heave up high, and in one hand I hold her nigh. Her waiting lips are never dry. Sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss. Come the morn she goes, the taste of her remains, and in my mind I see us sway, sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss.
That was nice. It caught my ear. I just had to stop and listen. Such a nice tune. All right, let's continue.
Bask in the holiness of this sacred place and let your troubles fade away.
Have you seen a young Nord woman wears a flower in her hair?
I have seen many such women in this city. I heard the governor wore one at a recent appearance, and now the custom has become a sort of fashion statement. Sorry, I cannot be of more assistance to you, Wayfarer.
All right. What about you?
Now I've lost my train of thought. Well, since you've already interrupted the writing process, what can I do for you?
Have you seen a young Nord woman wears a flower in her hair?
A Nord? Here? Is that even possible? I have it on good authority that the typical Nord melts in hot temperatures. Come to think of it, I'm surprised I've never met a Nord. One more thing to do before I finish my memoirs, I suppose.
You've never met a Nord? Wow. Guess you've lived your whole life on the coast.
I wonder if I can get a priest to tell me how they keep the fires burning. I hope it's not one of those sacred secrets that they're always going on about.
Have you seen a young Nord woman wears a flower in her hair?
Now that you mention it, I remember a young woman. No, wait. That was a wood elf. Carried around a bouquet of flowers. Talked to them, smelled them. Then she ate them. Really, wood elves are very strange.
My, someone is certainly curious about this Nord girl. I wonder who she could be.
Okay, this might be our mark here.
Your interest in this young Nord woman has certainly piqued my curiosity. Tell me who she is, and I'll tell you what I saw.
She's a friend who's gone missing. I'm trying to find her.
I saw a young Nord with a flower in her hair talking to Chanter Nemes over by the Akatosh Shrine. I remember because it was so odd. He was whispering in her ear and standing much too close for a man who wasn't her father or her lover.
Could you hear what he was saying?
Oh, believe me, I tried. When they were finished, the poor young woman had tears streaming down her face. She ran out of the chapel as the chanter looked on. He had a self-satisfied smile on his face. Do you think he said something improper?
Well, I wouldn't put it past one of the chanters to take advantage of their position.
I knew that chanter was up to no good. Sneaking around, meeting with mysterious young Nords with flowers in their hair. It's simply scandalous. Don't worry, though. I'll leave your friend out of this when I tell my story at the tavern tonight.
Certain you will. Alright, now, before we talk to Core, let's snoop around downstairs, closed. Let's get into the chapel office. We're not allowed to go in there right now. Nothing interesting there. Alright, let's talk to Cor and tell him what we found out.
Troll's blood! Can these people gossip? They're worse than the Rat Master's informants, and he pays them to dredge up secrets. Hilda was here, but no one can say where she went or when. Tell me you had better luck, Initiate.
A woman saw Hildegard speaking with Chanter Nemus before she fled in tears.
A chanter spoke with Hilda? That's not what I wanted to hear. Understand, Hilda isn't like us. She grew up in the wild. The idea of being civilized is really new to her. And she still feels guilty about the wolf that's inside her.
You think the Chanter said something to upset her?
It certainly sounds that way to me. It doesn't take much to turn her guilt about what she's done as a wolf into self-loathing. I'm constantly trying to get her to change her feelings on the matter, but her beliefs run deep.
Any idea where she'd go in such a state of mind?
Back to where it all began. Back to Skyrim. I'll check at the docks to see if she's tried to secure passage on a ship. You go talk to the caravan master. Hopefully one of us will discover which route she took to go back to where the wolf was born.
Okay, we'll find the caravan master. That's if we don't get arrested first. But yeah, that was a nice piece of entertainment by the Bard and her crew. Now we have to be careful because a guard patrols this area. There's the guard. Back to the shadows we go. We're out of stamina. Just want to kill myself a goat. Unlock the achievement. Wicked Shepherd. Okay. Well, people do eat goats, so... Alright, so this is where the master is, to the caravan master. We're just gonna come back and do this quest later. Right now there's quite a lot of heat on us. I don't think it would be a good idea to stick around and try to do more stuff, because we'll easily get caught by the guards, so... Now the trick is going to be getting past these two guards. Come on. Oh, there we go. We escaped. I really don't want to fork out 600 gold.
Don't.
The next caravan will be ready to leave shortly. If that interests you, find a place nearby to sit for a spell, and I'll call you when we're ready.
I'm looking for a young Nord woman. She wears a flower in her hair.
Well, isn't that interesting? You're the second menacing stranger that's asked me about a Nord who may or may not have fled in tears. Even if I had seen this young woman, why do you think I'd tell you anything?
Well, we're trying to help her. Her family's worried about her. Isn't that good enough?
Right. Her family. The way that young woman was crying, you'd think Molag Bal himself was after her. Or someone like you. If I had helped the Nord, and I'm not saying I did, you'd have to do a lot better than that to get me to tell you anything.
How can I convince you I'm trying to help her? Did you take her... Did your caravan take her to Skyrim?
Sorry. I protect my customers and their secrets. I've got nothing else to say to you.
Caravan Master, please! The young woman with the flower in her hair, she's in terrible danger!
Well, look at you.
You must be the brother.
So you did see Hildegard. Please, you need to tell us where she's gotten to.
You're all she talked about other than begging me for transport. She said she was gonna miss you most of all.
Word on the docks was that the Silver Dawn was looking for my sister too. We need to know where she went.
The young woman wanted a ride to the Yarral Mountains. Sent her on the last wagon, but I can take you there if that would help.
We'd appreciate that. Thank you.
Let's talk to Cora first.
The news about the Silver Dawn has made me even more concerned about Hilda's safety. We have to hurry!
What was that about the Silver Dawn?
The Silver Dawn are werewolf hunters. Whatever that chanter said to Hilda has made her run back to the wilderness where I found her. And now a hunting party is on her trail. They're going to kill her, Initiate!
Okay, not if we reach her first.
I don't like the... Sorry I gave you the runaround, but I was just trying to protect my passenger. Those Silver Dawn ruffians came around asking about her right before you did. I didn't say a word to them either. Just let me know when you're ready to go to Skyrim.
Okay, we're ready to go now.
Then hop aboard the wagon and let's get going. I'll get you there as fast as I can without throwing a wheel. Well, at least without throwing more than one. If the Silver Dawn hunts your friend, you better be ready for a fight.
Yeah, we're always ready.
Let's split up and look for Hilda. But stay alert. The forest is probably crawling with Silver Dawn hunters.
Where the hell are we? We're in Cyrodiil. That's interesting, because, that's interesting. Majority control of Cyrodiil unlocks the gates to Imperial City. Interesting, because I've never been to Cyrodiil, not even once. To track, crouch and look for signs of passage. We're gonna have to fight the wolf. All right, we got the ore. Still looking for signs of passage. I think we might have lost the trail. Okay, here we go. This guy is mining everything in his path. It's nice to know that the Dark Brotherhood has given us a chance to go into Cyrodiil. Alright, there's a lot of ore and a lot of stuff to be mined here. But let's stay on her trail and keep moving. I think we got our first clue here. Flowers were expertly and recently picked from this plant without damaging either the plant or the remaining blossoms. Okay, let's try to get some of our stamina back. not gonna waste my time on the wolf. We don't need to pickpocket him, neither do we need to kill him. Alright, so... looks like we've lost her trail, though. If it didn't go in here, then it probably came down here. Is there a way around this? Not really. Okay, she came this way for sure. Silver Dawn Warrior. You know what? Where's your friend? Oh, he's dead. Alright. This deer was killed while drinking from the pool. Whoever killed it was able to approach unnoticed and make its attack. Oh, bear trap. Where is it? Okay, we disarmed that. You know what, let's take a look at our skills because Major Prophecy and Major Resolve do not stack. So us having Boundless Storm, which gives us Major Resolve and Major Ward, and having this, which also gives us Major Resolve and Major Ward, that's redundant because they do not stack. So let's replace this with a Twilight Matriarch, I guess. Even though she's really ugly to look at. Where the hell is she? Huh? There. Yeah, she's really ugly to look at. She's horrible to look at. That's why I've kind of not used Daedric summoning, because okay, have we lost her trail? Okay, defeat the Silver Dawn. I'll just take all of you. I'll just take all of you.
You dare challenge the order of the Silver Dawn? I'll tear your head off and mount it on my
Here's the
wall.
boss.
Spare me, and I'll tell you where the werewolf is. We tracked her to the south.
All right, you're free to go. You said they tracked her to the south. Let's take ourselves some corn. Let's take this. Recipe. It's probably not that great, but Falkrith Rosy Mead. It's a low-level recipe. Silver Dawn contract. Purifier Gunther. Thank you so much for accepting this sacred duty on behalf of your respected order. The Silver Dawn has often worked with the priest of the divines to rid our world of the full curse of lycanthropy, and we are anxious to employ your services once again. The target this time is a young Nord woman who answers to the name of Hildegard. She wears a flower in her hair and often visits the great chapel of Devella in Anvil. Don't let appearances deceive you, however. Beneath her unimposing frame beats the heart of a monster. On her next visit to the chapel, I shall convince her to return to the wilderness of Skyrim that gave birth to her curse. Track her and dispatch her. Just do what you do best, and a generous donation shall be made to your order. Chanter Nemus. Okay. Alright, so, continue tracking Hildegard. This one is going to be hard. I think we lost her trail. Did he say they tracked her to the south? Yeah, I think I heard him say they tracked her to the south. That's where we probably should be heading. Unless, of course, is this treasure? Search the trunk. Void Steel Mall. Okay, so nothing here. He said they tracked her to the south, so let's head in that direction. All right, let's do it.
Bang!
Okay, here's the trail. But let's grab this before we move on. This Daedric thing is disgusting to look at. Alright, let's just do it. The Clanfair is a bit more tolerable to look at, but he's more like a tank. I need somebody who does some damage as well. Okay, I think she got taken out.
It's me, Hilda. Your big brother. That's good, little sister. Very good. Relax.
Let's just grab all this ore, because it's not easy to come by. And we still need tons of it. We're gonna have to kill some wolves for it. Yeah, I may have to replace that slot with another ability. Okay, let's talk to Hildegard.
I did not mean to cause so much trouble. I never meant to put you or Cor in harm's way.
Why didn't you return to the sanctuary?
I meant to, but the chanter told me I had to flee. He said my past and my wild nature were going to cause the people I love to come to harm. He said the deaths of our brothers and sisters were my fault, and it was going to get worse if I remained.
So Nemus told you all this. He knows about you and the Brotherhood?
The chanter sings to the divines. He speaks for Akatosh. I had to tell him things. About me. About the family. It happened before. I was a danger to my wolf clan. Now I am a danger to Cor. To you and the others. You are all better off without me.
Nah, he actually summoned the Silver Dawn to kill you.
No. Why would the cantor do that? He told me to return to my old life. To the wilderness. He said I'd be safe. That no one else would get hurt if I left. He promised that Akatosh would show me the way.
Yeah, we stick together.
You really mean that? Even after I abandoned the family? You still want me around? I'm sorry I caused so much trouble. I let my fear allow the chanter to deceive me. That is not going to happen again. Cor and I, we'll handle things. Together.
Right, let's go back to the Gold Coast. But before we do that, we're half an hour in. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.